Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do a little bit of a hair extensions FAQ for you, just because I've been getting a ton of questions about my hair, what extensions I prefer and why, so I thought I would just make a video because it's a lot easier. First of all, I'm gonna go through 3 types of hair extensions. I'm gonna go through the first one, which is a weave. That's what I currently have in my hair. Tape-in extensions, which I've had a couple times before as well and are really good. And then clip-in extensions. So first of all, you should know I've been having extensions since I was about 16 or 17 years old, and I absolutely love them. I cut my hair really short, and ever since then it's been really hard for me to grow my hair out, so I just find it easier. I get what I want with this, and if you take good care of your hair extensions, they last a very long time. So the first one I'll talk about is weaves. This is what I currently have. So for those of you who do not know what a weave is, you can do it a couple of ways. I know some women do get their whole heads weaved in with hair, but that is not the case for me. I just have 3 rows. I'll show you the rows actually. So I'll just show you one, just so you can get an idea. So that's it right here, and it's sewn into my head. So with these hair extensions, I just love them so much because I find that for me and my head, it fits beautifully. I do not have to worry about it being blended. I don't have to worry about people just for it to be too obvious. They just work really, really well for me, and I'm super happy with that. One question I get a lot about these hair extensions is, does it hurt? And I'm gonna be honest, when you do get them sewn into your head, it does hurt. So what they do is essentially they will braid a row across your head all the way around to whatever you want or whatever fits your head best. And then they take the weft of hair, which is just like a clip-in extension but without the clip, and then they sew it into your head. When they do the braid, if it's too tight, it will hurt a little bit, so I just highly suggest taking a couple of Advil before you go, and that will completely help the situation. Another question I get about it a lot is if it's itchy, because some people do say it's itchy. Yeah, it is itchy. It was itchy for the first 2 days that I had it, and then after that it was completely fine. I think it was just because she did do the braid quite tight, but it was super easy. I just took like a little comb and I kind of scratched in there. You can do it with your fingers too, but don't scratch too hard because that will irritate your scalp and it will make the situation a lot worse. What's also great about these hair extensions is that with my lifestyle, I'm so on the go and always moving that it's just nice to have my hair already in for me. I like that I can just wake up and have long hair as opposed to having like clip-ins, for example, and having to do it all myself. It's just a lot easier, and I like that I can clean my hair all together, you know. Overall, I would say weaves are the best for me just because I like that. So placement is really good for me. It's really comfortable for me as well, and it blends really well. So for me, those are like the top 3 things I love about the weave. The second type of hair extension I'm gonna tell you about is a tape-in extension. I don't have one to show you, but if you look it up on Google, you'll basically see it's literally little pieces of hair that are are in chunks like this big, but they're super long, like however long, but you know what I mean, the width is this big. It's got tape on the sides, so if you had one piece here and one piece here, they would take your hair and smush it in between. And if that makes sense, I hope that makes sense. But basically they do that all over your head, and they do the placement, and they are super great. The only reason I don't like tape-in extensions is because I can't really put my hair up, and that's something I love to do, even if it's just like around the house and putting a little bun in my hair. I just also found that washing my hair with tape-in extensions wasn't as easy as it is with a weave, because there's so many little pieces in your hair when you have tape-ins. You gotta kind of like scrub all around, and it's too hard for somebody like me who's super impatient. Other than that, they are great. When I got them done in Vancouver by Hair by Namroot, and the placement was absolutely amazing. The color matched to a T. It was great. And they're also not a bad price. I think for my weave, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but with my hair and application, it was about $280. And to get tape-ins is just a little bit more. I think I paid about $400, but that was also with a cut and color, so you'd have to go and inquire for wherever you get your tape-ins done. Yeah, tape-ins are great too if you do like to be on the move and just have your hair in. And if you don't like putting your hair up, then they're a great alternative to a weave. Like, they're they're amazing as well. And you can use the hair over and over again if you do take care of it. Same with the weave hair. So for people who are looking for something more permanent, I would highly suggest those two. The third type of extension I'm going to tell you about are clip-in extensions. So clip-in extensions are the first type of hair extensions that I actually had growing up. I cut my hair really short. It was like up to here once, and I remember just regretting it. So I saved up some money and I bought some hair extensions, and they were pretty good. If you have really short hair and you can't get a weave, or tape-ins will look too funny, I would suggest getting some clip-ins until your hair grows out, just because it will give you that length that you want and they will still look really good. What's also great about those clip-in extensions is if you want short hair and long hair, you will get that, as opposed to a weave or tape-in extensions that are in your hair for months at a time. Clip-ins, they're easy to take in, easy to put in and easy to take out. So that's great. Also, you don't have to wash them as often as you would with something permanent like my hair right now. You could wash them whenever you want to, and that would make the hair last a lot longer. Also, depending on what type of hair it is, I always say you can dye them darker regardless. I don't suggest dyeing your hair extensions lighter. It almost never works, so just be careful with that. If you're just getting into hair extensions, definitely start off with some clip-ins and see if you like them, and see if you like the feeling of something added to your head, because I know that it is heavy for someone who's not used to it. But yeah, I love hair extensions and I highly suggest them to anyone who has short hair, because you will feel 100 times more fabulous. Not that short hair isn't fabulous, but for me, I do not feel fabulous with my short hair. I feel like a little boy. So hair extensions are a must for me. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this gave you a little bit of insight on hair extensions. Hopefully you choose the right ones. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment below or message me on Instagram or whatever, and I'd be happy to answer your questions. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.